Heywood's gonna be, I guess, mourning over Grizz, and is gonna say a prayer to the people who still accept him. Um,
Is he gonna try and turn him into a zombie?
Is
no,
that what you're gonna do? Because that guy
no.
will definitely accept you, I think.
I'm back.
He's gonna say a prayer to the two gods. I forget what they are. Um,
Cord and Paylor.
Cord and Paylor. That he wishes them to, at least if they cannot help, bring Grizz back. And by bring Grizz back, I mean basically he wishes them to help him find a decent place in death.
Oh, by the way, Maria, your rage falls off and you lose your 4 hit points from the thingy.
Okay.
Can you, like, get unconscious after rage? That's
Yes.
awesome. That's funny. You're like, ah! Ah!
Like when a little kid cries so much they fall and make this.
Yeah.
Also, Heywood's gonna touch himself a couple times to heal for like health or something.
You're like mourning over Grizz, then you start touching yourself.
Oh my god. So hot.
Whoa, no.
That's. You're like, no, damn it.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna heal for 7 because I'm just using the excuse me, cure minor wounds twice.
Oberon,
Yes, what?
weren't you gonna check for potatoes?
I don't have anything in my heart right now. There is only a void that a dwarf fill, and now he's dead. I don't know, you dirty slut.
But
What kind of horse do you think I am?
potatoes.
Obviously, Tyrion isn't mourning at all.
Clearly not.
To be fair, you hated me.
I did.
So...
That is true.
He still does in death.
Actually, Oberon didn't. Well, no, Grizz did hate you.
Yeah, Grizz did hate me. He was talking to Lissandra about how much he hated me.
He was.
true.
Lissandra hates you too, still, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm used to that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
I redeemed myself a little bit by killing 3 of the 5.
You did. But she still kind of hates you a little bit.
That's okay.
I got the spray down.
What did you have for breakfast?
Well,
Pay attention, Matt.
Lissandra, you mentioned magical town. We may as well take.
Well, it's the place
Grizz
we're
with
going
us and-
anyway, so...
Yeah, we may as well take Grizz with us and hope to maybe find somebody.
Hey, I had a good laugh with Grizz when we were making fun of Tyrion, so I
Yeah.
can see him come back too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god,
So-
it's perfect.
I had no enemies other than.
We travel onward!
We travel onward.
Mm-hmm.
Delete, 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 delete,
Oh,
delete,
Christ, you have
delete.
to redo the turn order every time.
Yeah, you just gotta click it.
Heywood's gonna be pretty quiet the whole way through. 'Cause,
Cross
you
the
know,
bridge.
dead Grizz.
I'm just gonna carry
And
this.
you make it to your army.
By the way, I'd like to state that as I've been grieving and we've been walking, every time I see the mountains, I pick
You
them up
what?
and put them on
Sorry,
top.
you're pretty quiet.
Oh, I said I'd like to state that for the record that as we are walking, and I'm carrying dead Grizz in my arms, anytime I see flowers, I pick them up and put them on top. So by the time we get there, he's just covered in flowers, like just like a pile like this high of flowers.
If I wasn't covered, they all would be in my beard and everything.
Exactly.
Or did the axe go like completely through my head and split my
How
beard?
very Hunger Games of you.
No, your beard is still there.
Okay, that's the most important thing.
Okay, why aren't you frickin' working? Thank you. Sorry, things were being dumb, bitch. does not represent Oscar. It represents.
Do I still have
Oberon.
my buck thing? Oh, this is the character sheet for Bark Sunbow.
But yeah,
He's level 3.
guys. Hey, you still get to have 5 out of 6 because somebody's dead again. So, you guys. Christ, my headset just like did voodoo stuff.
He's a witch.
So, you're in the town.
We are in the town. Did we ever get told where we were supposed to like meet the person that we were being sent to find?
The university.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Well, I suppose we should be off to the university and hopefully we can find the contact of Edison, and maybe he'll be able to point us in the direction to somebody who may be able to fix Grizz.
He's probably like, what the fuck, you guys? You go away for a day and you come back with dead things.
Not even a day. It's like a couple hours, right?
Yep.
It was about half a day.
This is Binding of Isaac.
So yeah,
Yeah.
4 hours.
Edison's probably gonna be like, I chose the wrong
Ed-
people."
Edison is not here. You're meeting somebody else.
You're bringing dead people to someone you've never met before.
Yeah, you are.
They're not even gonna be able to tell it's a dead person. It's just gonna look like I'm carrying a pile of flowers.
Yeah.
No, there aren't.
Like,
enough
oh,
flowers
thanks.
There aren't enough flowers along the way, and he's starting to smell a little bit.
Hey,
Definitely a dead
my
guy.
flowers. Not even fair.
So yeah, you go to the university.
Mhm.
Academy, I guess. Right? That's what it says in the journal.
That's Heywood's plan.
So, go to the university, and it's like this big, like, huge thing. Like, you know, the College of Winterfell in Skyrim? It's kind of like that, with less snow.
Except it's winter old.
Whatever.
Just say Winterfell is Game of Thrones.
Whatever.
It might be both.
It's winter hold.
I
What?
Anyway, you walk in, and there's, like, this huge lobby room. In the front, there's a desk with a secretary. And there's a smart-looking gnome little chick.
Fucking gnome.
It's not to know my desire.
She is busily scribbling away in a ledger book.
So walking through the street,
She-
nobody noticed the fact that you're carrying a dwarf with no face.
No,
Flower
people
shops,
notice. They just kind of, you know, give you some looks and go on their way.
They just
Alright.
assumed that we had a bad run-in with people.
I mean,
Or a bad
consider
run-in
the
with Tyrion.
The other day, you guys walked back with a dead owlbear head in your arms.
I mean, there are bandits all over the place. People are dying, you know.
I wonder if they noticed that there was like white mantle just hanging out across their bridge, guarding their
I
town.
don't know.
I ponder myself as I'm dead.
In the spirit realm, well, you know,
Yeah.
Oberon got to float around for a little while, so I guess you could too.
Yeah,
Time to have your ghost fun.
should be dead together. That'd be great.
So we're looking at this gnome lady. I
Yeah.
guess since no one else is gonna speak up, Heywood's gonna kind of go.
You probably don't want Kyle to talk.
Excuse me. Who the fuck are we? Who are we looking for, by the way? I forget.
I was gonna say, who the fuck are you?
We are looking for You are looking for Katerina Ducard, who is in your journal.
Yeah, look at your
Sorry.
freaking journal.
She
Probably best.
is a professor at the university, and she specializes in archaeology and the history of magical civilizations.
And she's very little.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Anyways, um,
Randy.
say to the gnome, we are looking for a Katerina Ducard. We were sent by a friend of hers to meet with her about some stuff. Yep.
I'm
about-
afraid you'll have to be more specific than that, young man. Can't have people bugging the professors over just about anything.
I really like when Sawyer's the one that's speaking.
I guess he's gonna present like, what were we given? Like the key and the bag to bring to her, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna present. Well, wait. Do we have the bag of the necroboners, or what do we have?
You do. You
Okay.
do.
He's gonna present the key and the bag and say, "Well, we were sent with these things and told that Professor Ducard would be able to assist us in what they might be. What they might be. Yes."
Yes, but who sent you?
Edison.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, I'll show you right.
Straightforward answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the gnome gets off her chair and goes out from behind the counter and starts leading you through the university. It's very much like one would expect a university of magic and technology to be like.
Completely fucking crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't really see anything because all the classrooms are closed, but, you know, definitely hear things like lectures and explosions.
Awesome.
So yeah. And she takes you to what you can assume is the administrative wing because it's decidedly quieter. And she takes you to her room and she knocks and she's like, Mr. Card, we have visitors for medicine. From the room. Hear a response. Ah, yes, I was expecting them. Come on in.
Inwards we walk. Wait, Edison's in there?
No, Edison's not in there.
Edison is in Rice, where he belongs.
I waited a second.
He beat us here.
Wait,
He just
Hey,
walked
why
around the
didn't you
bridge.
just Tell us about it, and he just took the airship over here.
so we're walking
So-
in the opposite
You guys are allowed in, so the gnome just kind of leaves.
Fucking no.
direction. Stupid gnome.
Gnomes.
Meow, cat.
If I was a
I'm
ranger,
sure-
I'd definitely just have gnomes on my list of for no reason.
So we
Guys
see the
enter,
professor.
or- Okay, so you
Heywood's
go.
gonna enter, and I guess he's gonna say, "Professor Ducard?" Question mark,
Yes, that is
yes.
me.
Question mark.
We were sent by Edison.
She's like, she's a chick with long brown hair and stuff. You can look at her picture.
Yeah.
Feel like describing stuff.
She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady.
One might find her quite enchanting.
This is not the time.
I'm sure I would.
Anyways, we were sent by Edison, and we were sent with this here key and this bag of
Don't say
the
necrophone.
death god guy, and
No rule.
yeah, Nerul. This bag of Nerul stuff. My friend is dead. Help.
That's what's wrote in on it. No rules stuff.
Do
Yep.
you really just dump the corpse on her desk?
No,
Okay.
And I'm just like 2 inches from her. I go, fix my friend.
What would your breath smell like?
Probably flowers or something like. And maybe pine cones, because I'm fond.
I did not hear you at all. You're like really
said-
quiet.
Probably pine cones or maybe grass because sometimes I eat flowers when my stomach hurts.
Okay,
Like a
so
dog.
it doesn't smell super awful then. Okay.
Meow.
So she kind of looks past your face to see the cat. If you're gonna cuddle, you have to cuddle. You can't just run on the desk. Freaking cats. Anyway, she sees, that Grizz has like his head exploded. And she sighs heavily. She's like, there's nothing I can do about this, but I owe Edison a couple favors, and I know some people who owe me a couple favors. So I'll see what I can do about, that guy.
He
Damn.
was not just a guy. He was a man, and he was my friend.
It's a lot of favors to resurrect somebody from the dead.
It's cash.
Oh, yeah,
Don't question it.
As you're going on about how much you loved him, she kind of picks up and is inspecting the key, and she's just like, clearly not listening to your grief. Just like, yes, quite.
Meow.
Yeah.
I would never
Yeah.
find you enchanting.
Yeah.
Really? Because I thought you, found people
I
who blew you off quite enchanting.
No, sometimes they don't have dark brown or black hair.
Oh,
Right.
Uh,
Not
she has
light
brown
hair.
hair.
Dark
she has
brown,
light brown hair, though.
Light brown, yeah.
like my color hair, or like black hair. But not.
As far as this goes, I think I know exactly what this goes to.
Oh.
No one cares.
And
L-
what
Lis-
might it go to?
Lissandra kinda, after that says, I care.
I'm just going to look back at her and just have this look of heartbreak in my eyes, like, why do you side with her? You could side with me. And I'm just gonna feel like, if only Grizz was here, he would side with me.
So, I'm gonna have to do a little divergent thing, since I'd have to talk as two people at once. So we're gonna do Oberon's side of the conversation first, because these two conversations, the one between Oberon and Lissandra, and the one between Katarina and Heywood, because he actually cares about stuff, they're gonna be happening simultaneously, but
Okay.
for reasons like I can't have two conversations at once, you're not gonna be. So, Oberon and Lissandra first.
Oh, I pretty much just said what I said.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Well, the only reason he's dead is because we were coming here to find out what that went to. His death would kind of be a moot point if, we dropped everything and didn't achieve our goal in that.
I don't care about the goal. He was my best friend. Have you ever had a best friend?
Yes, it didn't end well.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow.
Holy
Grizz
shit.
might be when he's upset. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and hold Grizz and cry.
You go to the corner to try and hold Grizz, and actually everyone make a spot check.
No, I don't want to read about Debbie.
Debbie.
What is it, plus?
Your wisdom modifier.
0.
Oh, I got nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
Ugh, really? How do you
Yeah,
crit
really.
How do you crit fail a spot check?
Your
Like
face
you
falls
just
off.
did.
Ugh.
You're just like it didn't happen during the battle.
You, like, smacked yourself in the eyeball or something.
Well, you can't crit fail a
You
skill.
pull out your bow
Just-
and start inspecting it. You knock an arrow just to make
I
sure
was
things
waiting.
are
I
going
was
right.
waiting for Grizz to make a spot check, and I remembered he's dead.
He's fucking dead.
Heywood and Haer'Dalis, notice that some priestly-looking dudes shuffled in, all quiet-like, and took Grizz's corpse.
What? 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 You just like snatch him out of my arms while I'm crying?
Yup.
Jesus. I'm just overcome with grief to notice.
Yup.
Damn it. No. You could try to go with them,
That's,
I guess.
But I didn't notice them. I spot checked.
So you like look up after crying into your arms, you're like, what?
Well, she was yelling at somebody's face, so...
Right.
I just stealth him out of my arms. That's no fair. I was gonna talk to the corpse some more.
Nope. You go to talk
got
to
that.
the corpse some more, and you notice it's not there.
I just like freak out. What? What? Has anyone seen a dead dwarf? Really high, missing the top of his head.
Which actually makes him about yay high.
But that's not the point.
Anyway,
If it matters, I would follow my body in
okay,
wisp form or whatever.
we can talk about that after
Yeah.
the other thing. So, Katerina says to Heywood, there's a door that's believed to lead to an underground city of an ancient magical civilization west past Gadok, near the mountains. I've studied the door before due to its magic nature and, its architecture and stuff indicates that it would be part of the civilization, and I do believe this might be the key to that door. I have to say, I'm quite intrigued as to how you got it.
Well, Edison gave it to us.
No, he
That's all I
didn't.
got. What?
He
What do you mean,
didn't.
no, he didn't?
You looted it off the first place.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see,
I forgot.
we were heading back from a ship to Edison with the loot from that boat, which happens to be this bag, and he holds up the bag, and some jiggermajews that kind of looked like crossbows, but were very funky looking, and some black powder that went boom. And
Did you check to see if it went boom? I forget.
I don't think we did. I don't know.
No.
And some
At
black
some
powder
point, it was
that I
said
didn't
to
know
be
what it was.
gunpowder.
But
Yes, it was set
anyways,
above table to be gunpowder. You guys in game don't know what the hell a gun is.
Oh.
Anyways, and we ran into some dudes who waved a stick at us, and he's gonna kind of point at Tyrion and Delis and say, I believe they have a stick from these people, and then they were like, murder the people, and we were like, oh no, and we killed them, and they had the key.
I see. Could I see the
Not
stick?
exactly how that conversation went, but it's pretty much it.
She very excitedly wants to see the stick.
She wants the stick, guys.
I will give her the
I'll
stick
give her
that
my
I am
s-
carrying.
I'll give her the stick that's in my bag then. Here you go.
You guys missed an opportunity. I hate you all.
No, I purposely avoided it.
Sense motive? I'd like to sense motive.
Okay, you sense motive.
Sense motive. That's. Damn it, I got a +2, but that's okay.
3.
You think that she wants it because she's a professor of magic and it's a magical artifact and she wants to figure out what it does.
Okay.
Should I ask her,
Yes.
is there perhaps anything in it for us for giving you these sticks? Maybe.
Well, Tyrion, already handed over his.
Well, I haven't handed over mine just yet. I asked that while I'm handing it over.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Knowledge? Is that not enough for you?
I sigh and just give her the stick. Here you go.
Oh yeah, the people with these sticks. They claim to be part of a group known as the White Mantle? Question mark.
She's not paying attention to you because she's inspecting the sticks.
Not
Yeah,
sure what these White Mantle people are all about, but they seem to be okay with. They seem to not want to murder me, Tyrion, or Grizz. They did not want to murder Grizz.
But they did.
She gives you the same kind of, uh-huh, mm-hmm,
Lady.
yep.
I don't. Oh.
She's inspecting the stick.
Hey, look, lady,
And-
if you want to inspect a stick.
She abruptly turns the stick to the room and she does the same kind of sweeping motion. And how are you guys arranged in the room?
Well, I was in
I
the
assume
corner
I'm right in
now.
front of the desk because I just gave her the stick. So
Okay. So the stick hits you first, and like she immediately stops when it comes to you, and the stick is going red. She's like, haha, that's quite interesting. Do your friends know?
Oh.
I'm afraid I am not aware of what you're speaking of.
She kind of like leans over on the desk with her chin on her hand.
She
kind of
wants
points
the
the
tea pile.
She points the stick at like the top of your head area that your hood is covering. She's like, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
She tapped him on the horn under his hood.
Yeah, she does actually.
Oh, the
What
sass.
does she do?
She tapped
She
the horn.
she
under
taps
the
one
hood.
of your horns with the stick from under the hood, like on the top of it.
Oh, bitch. What is that? How we
Please don't
respond,
do that.
Taskmaster.
I would advise not to do that to me, please. And I take a step back out of her arm's reach.
Why? What are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? I'm
Apparently
going to
she's really like
leave
Kyle.
if you.
Oh, well,
I-
that's
That is my own business, not yours to discuss with everyone here. I don't care what you think you know.
I just
not
asked
going.
a question.
Well.
This whole interaction sounds so flirtatious for some reason. I don't know why, especially because it's fair talking. It sounds like it's like, she wants that Tiefling D. And I was just like, whoa, calm down.
It is
you just
supposed
said.
to be sort of mockingly in that tone, but not legitimately.
So you're gonna be like, well, it is flirtatious. I'm like, I knew it.
It's not legitimately so.
Sorry, Kyle.
She's more talking specifically in a manner because she thinks it'll get on her nerves. She's happy because she has magic things. So she turns back to, well, she addresses the group now. And she kind of like is waving the stick around as she talking. Yes, this is designed to detect magical blood within a specific within individuals that it's directed at.
Should I
So
walk up to her and slam the table and be like, can't find Grizz! I can't find him anywhere!
well,
Yell.
I told you I was gonna have some people try and take care of him, so I am. He'll be fine. He should be back by, I don't know, tomorrow morning?
I'm just gonna get up in her face and be like, you fucking better be.
Why? What are
No,
you
no.
gonna do if
I'm
he's...
not gonna back up and go like this. Just be like, caw, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
What did you go like? I had Skype down.
Oh, I went like this. I was like, I'll fuck you up.
I'll be watching
I will
you.
feed you to my mom.
Fun fact, above table, she would kick all of your asses simultaneously in one round.
Heywood's gonna kind of step in between and be like, Oberon, this is not the time.
But
As
fine.
she was waving
Whatever.
the stick around, it gets another. It gets the white glow and it gets the purple glow. And she kind of turns to Haer'Dalis. She's like, well, if it makes you feel, I'm gonna guess that you're not the only one with a secret.
Lissandra?
Actually, that would be hilarious if I never said anything about being
Actually,
part
I'm gonna-
Owlbear.
How long ago did those jabronis leave with Grizz's corpse?
Not super long.
I'm gonna pull Tyrion over to the side, and I would normally just type it to him, but whatever. I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. I think. I love no. I believe I want to follow those guys just to make sure that everything's legit.
Christ.
Bear doesn't want you to follow. That means he has to think of shit.
I understand. I'll keep an eye on things here.
Just tell me. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna slide out of the room.
Okay.
And,
After the
start
lady
follow
had
those guys.
talked
If
to you.
I can't find them, but I assume they've left only recently, so...
They're not in the hall.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to walk back the way I came and see if I can't locate them.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Alright. Hey, a 46.
You become
Hilarious that they
horribly lost. You have no idea where you are.
Fantastic.
You've managed to make it back to what you assume is kind of the campus classroom area because you're hearing lectures and explosions again. But yeah, you have no idea where you are.
Well,
Should have tracked the scent, bro.
Back in the room, I don't know, does she notice? She does. She notices you leave, and she's like, I hope your friend knows his way around here. People tend to get lost.
Heywood's gonna kind of peer around, and I guess you'll notice that Delise is gone and be like, he's never been here in his life. I don't know where he went.
As far as you know, he hasn't been here.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I got this wonderful piece of magic history from him before he left.